The moving truck leaves just before sunset, its engine noise dissolving into the trees like it was never there. After that, there's only wind, thin, whispering through dry branches and the hollow creak of my new house settling around me. It's farther out than I remember. No streetlights, no distant traffic, just a long gravel road and woods that feel too still, like they're holding their breath. I'm unloading the last box when I notice them. They're already standing at the edge of the yard. I didn't hear them arrive. 4 of them, close together, shoulder to shoulder, as if arranged, watching me. I raise a hand, awkward, forcing a smile. Hey. They don't wave back right away. There's a delay, like they're remembering how. Then, all at once, their arms lift in stiff, identical arcs. The tallest one steps forward first. A man, maybe late 40s, clean clothes, too clean for this place. His smile is wide, but it doesn't touch his eyes. Welcome, he says, voice is warm, practiced. The others echo him, softer. Welcome. They walk closer, shoes crunching slowly over gravel. Not one of them breaks eye contact. Not once. I'm Daniel, I say. My voice sounds thinner out here. The man nods, blinking. Slowly. Too slowly. His eyelids drag down and linger like he's savoring the dark before opening them again. I'm Victor, he says. He gestures behind him without looking. We're your neighbors. A woman steps forward next. Her smile is smaller, tighter, but it stretches just a little too far at the corners. Do you live alone, Daniel? The question lands oddly. Too soon. Yeah, I say. Just me. She nods like that's the correct answer. Another man circles slightly to my left. I didn't see him move. Now he's closer than the others, his head tilted at an angle that makes my neck ache just looking at it. You scream loud? He asks. I let out a short laugh, assuming it's a joke. No one joins me. What? When you get scared, he clarifies, voice calm. Curious. Is it loud? I feel something tighten in my chest. I don't know, I say. I guess normal? They all seem to consider that. Their eyes flick between each other, subtle but synchronized, like they're sharing something without speaking. Victor steps closer. Too close. I can smell something faint on him, metallic like old coins. You'll like it here, he says. His smile widens, showing too many teeth. It's very quiet at night. The woman blinks again. Long, slow. Nothing to interrupt you, she adds. The man on my left leans in just slightly, inhaling like he's trying to memorize my scent. I take a step back. They notice. Of course they do. And for a moment, just a flicker, their smiles falter. Not disappear. Just loosen, as if the masks slip a fraction. Then they fix themselves again. Perfect. Identical. Victor nods once. We'll let you settle in. They turn together. Walk away together. No goodbyes this time. I stand there long after they disappear into the trees, the silence pressing in harder than before. That night, as I lock the door, I realize something I can't shake. I never heard them leave either. I wake up at 3 a.m. exactly. Not gradually, not drifting. One moment I'm asleep, the next my eyes are open, fixed on the ceiling, heart already racing like it knows something I don't. There's a sound. Heavy, measured, step. A pause long enough to count my own breathing. Step. It's coming from the porch. I don't move. I don't even blink at first. I just listen, every muscle locked as the wood outside groans under the weight of something, someone. Pacing, back and forth, slow, deliberate, like they're not trying to get in, like they're trying to be heard. Step. The boards creak closer to the front door. I sit up carefully, the bed sheets whispering too loud in the silence. My throat is dry. I glance at the clock again. 2 a.m. The footsteps stop. For a second, there's nothing. Then, a soft, dragging sound, right against the door. Something scraping. My stomach drops. I swing my legs off the bed, inching toward the hallway. Every step controlled, placed between the natural creaks in the floor like I've lived here longer than a day. The house feels different at night, smaller, tighter, like the walls have leaned in. The front door is at the end of the hall. I can see it from here, just a black rectangle in deeper darkness. Another sound, a faint rhythmic tapping now, not knocking, tracing. I move closer despite every instinct screaming not to. My hand finds the wall, steadying myself as I approach the door, my breath shallow, uneven. The handle doesn't move, no attempt to open it, just that slow, deliberate contact on the other side. I crouch slightly, bringing my eye level with the peephole. For a moment, I hesitate. Then I look. Nothing. Just darkness. The porch light is off. I don't remember turning it off. I lean closer, squinting, trying to adjust. Something shifts. Not a full movement, just a suggestion of one. A darker shape inside the dark. Too close. I jerk back, heart slamming against my ribs. The tapping stops. Silence floods in so suddenly it makes my ears ring. I stay there, frozen, waiting for the next sound. It doesn't come. Minutes pass, or hours, I'm not sure. Eventually, the exhaustion pulls me back, but it's not sleep. It's something thinner, fragile, ready to shatter. Morning comes like a lie. Sunlight spills across the floor, warm and ordinary, as if the night didn't happen. I stand at the door for a long time before opening it. The porch is empty. No footprints in the dust, no signs of anyone. Just the wood, marked. Thin, shallow grooves carved into the surface of the door. Not random, not scratches. Lines, curving slightly, repeating. I trace one with my finger. It's fresh, clean, and then I step back, because from a distance, they form something. A pattern, a smile, wide, unnatural, stretched across the door at eye level. Behind me, from somewhere across the yard, I feel it before I hear it, that quiet, collective presence. Watching. I don't go outside, not at first. I stand there staring at the carved smile, trying to convince myself it's a prank, a coincidence, anything that fits inside the world I understood yesterday. But the lines are too precise, too intentional. They sit at the exact height of my face, as if measured, as if practiced. The silence presses in again, and then I feel it. That same awareness from last night, crawling across the back of my neck. Watching. I turn slowly. Across the yard near the tree line, they're there, all four of them. Standing in the open now, no attempt to hide. The morning light doesn't soften them. If anything, it makes it worse. Their smiles are still there, stretched and fixed like something drawn on and left to dry. Victor raises a hand first. The others follow a second too late. "Good morning, Daniel," he calls. His voice carries easily across the distance. Too easily. I don't answer. The woman steps forward, her head tilting again, that same unnatural angle. "You heard us last night." Not a question. I feel my grip tighten on the doorframe. "Someone was on my porch." "Yes," she says softly. The man to her left, the one who asked about screaming, takes a step closer to the invisible line between us. "We wanted to see." "See what?" My voice cracks. There's a pause. A shared glance between them, subtle but synchronized. "How you react," Victor says. Something cold settles in my stomach. I shut the door. Lock it. Then the deadbolt. Then I check the windows one by one, pulling curtains, watching my own reflection stare back at me from the glass like a stranger trying to get in. This isn't right. This place, these people. I grab my keys. The car will fix this. Distance will fix this. I step outside again. Faster this time, not looking toward the trees, not acknowledging them even though I can feel their eyes tracking every movement. The gravel crunches under my shoes as I reach the car. My hands shake as I unlock it, slide inside, slam the door. For a second, I just sit there, breathing. Then I turn the key. The engine coughs, stops. I try again. Nothing. A dry, hollow clicking sound echoes under the hood. No, no, no. I try a third time, pressing harder, like force will change the outcome. Just clicking. I rest my forehead against the steering wheel, my pulse roaring in my ears. They knew. Of course they knew. I look up. They're closer now. Not by much, but enough. Close enough that I can see the details I missed before. The faint discolorations on their clothes, the way their hands hang too loose at their sides, the way their eyes don't quite focus on my face, but slightly, past it, like they're already imagining something else. Victor lifts his hand again, gesturing toward the house behind me. "You should go back inside, Daniel," he calls. His tone is still warm, still neighborly. It's safer. The woman's smile twitches, just for a second, like it's struggling to hold its shape. We're just getting to know you, she adds. The man tilts his head further, too far, something in his neck shifting in a way that makes my stomach turn. You're our project now. The words hang in the air. Simple. Final. I lock the car doors even though I know it doesn't matter, because the way they're looking at me now, it's not curiosity anymore, it's anticipation. I make it back inside without remembering the steps. Door. Lock. Deadbolt. Chain. My hands move faster than my thoughts, though I have muscle memory from a life that never prepared me for this. The house feels smaller now, like it's shrinking around me, each wall inching closer with every breath I take. Outside, gravel crunches. Not one set of footsteps. 4. Slow, unhurried. I kill the lights. Darkness folds over the rooms, thick and suffocating. I press myself against the wall beside the front window, just enough to see through the narrow slit in the curtains. They're walking up the path, together, smiling. No masks, no weapons, nothing but those stretched, patient expressions, like they have all the time in the world. Victor steps onto the porch first. The wood groans under his weight. The others follow, in perfect sequence. Then, silence. My ears strain, waiting for the handle to turn, for the crash of wood splintering, for something loud, violent. But it doesn't come. Instead, a soft knock, polite. 3 taps. I don't move. Another knock. Same rhythm, same pressure. Daniel, Victor calls through the door, his voice low, almost gentle. We know you're in there. I bite down on my tongue to stop my breathing. We're not going to break it, the woman adds. That would ruin it. A faint scraping sound follows, fingertips dragging lightly across the wood, tracing. Come out, the man says, or let us in. The third voice, the one who barely spoke before, finally joins, soft and eager. Please don't make this messy. My eyes dart around the room. Back door, windows, all locked, all thin. I back away from the front, step by step, until I reach the kitchen. My hand closes around the biggest knife in the block, the metal cold and grounding. The house creaks, not from outside, from within. I freeze. Another creak. Closer this time, from the hallway. No. I turn slowly. The hallway is dark, empty. And then a shape shifts at the far end, too tall, too still, standing where there should be nothing. My breath stops. It's him, the fourth one, inside. I never saw him leave the yard. His smile is wider up close, too wide. It trembles slightly at the edges, like it's struggling to stay stretched. How loud, he whispers. My grip tightens on the knife. Stay back. He takes one step forward. The floor doesn't creak. I want to hear it, he says, almost shy. Behind me, the front door unlocks. Not forced, not broken. Unlocked. Metal clicking, slow and deliberate, one mechanism at a time. I don't turn. I can't. Footsteps enter the house, measured, familiar. Daniel, Victor's voice drifts in, warm as ever. You didn't check everything. The man in the hallway tilts his head further, something in his neck giving a soft, wet pop. Go on, he murmurs. And I understand then. This was never about getting in. They were already inside. The questions, the watching, the marks on the door. It was rehearsal. For me. My voice tears out of my throat before I can stop it. A scream, raw, high, uncontrollable. It echoes through the house and they all smile wider. Behind me I hear it, quiet, satisfied. Perfect.